Hi trader, Tina here once again from ShortMeTina.com with my daily recap. If this is your very first time listening to one of our videos, I'd like to welcome you. Do us a solid, drop us a comment in the comment section. Let us know how you found us. Let us know, rather just say hi. We generally say hi back. You don't have to let us know much of anything. If you are returning, I want to say welcome back. I know you can be doing a gazillion other things in this moment. You choose to spend it here with us, and for that, we are forever grateful. So let's just kick into gear. What is our mission here? Our mission is to build a powerhouse of successful traders and to help you find more winners. We conclude, if you win, we win. Again, it is fitting to start off our videos with our mission statements because it sets the tone for everything else. So for us to build the powerhouse of successful traders, we do need a little bit of help on your end. So in the comment section in this moment, tell me what your biggest frustration is in reaching your trading goals. And after you do that, ensure at some point you watch this video that I'm going to link here. I think, again, it's a very useful video if this is your first time to the channel, even if you're returning and you have not watched this video on what I believe the 3 things you need in order to be a successful trader, you need to watch it. If not, I think you're missing out a lot. And considering also that we are essentially in the last trading day, we are in the last trading week of the month, the last trading week of the second quarter, it is fitting to do an end of month performance review. I will link in this video how to essentially how to review your performance, what metrics you should be looking for, how to create and construct a Excel spreadsheet. Again, I will link that in the video. All right, so that's it for that beginning stuff. So let's kick it off with a recap of the overall market. All right, so what do we have here? We have the SPY S&P 500 daily chart dating back to 2017. So the market's really just closed. It's 4 p.m. Eastern time. I see a final code here of, just kind of clicked up. I see a final code here of 291.72. Remember where these arrows are, that is what I'm paying attention to. So that denotes a new resistance. We can call that level 293 to 295. You can see we revisited that level back in 2018, got smacked down. We revisited that level most recently in May of 2019. We had about a 10 or 12% pullback, maybe less, not sure. We rallied once again in June, most recently to that 293 to 295 level, going as high as 296.31, making all-time highs. We've pulled back slightly again. Now I see a last quote of 291.75. I guess there's some last orders trickling in. At any rate, so what I am paying attention to within this last week of the quarter is that 293 to 295 level. Ideally, we should hang around there. I want us to hang around there. If we can hang around there, the longer we hang around there, the chances of us actually penetrating that level and getting above this purple line, which we call resistance, increases. Again, I have overall remained bullish on the SPY, especially considering we've just hit all-time highs. Again, if we can stay close to here, we should revisit all-time highs, if not surpass that at some point. So far, so good with the SPY. At this point, I don't think you can do anything besides being bullish. All right, what else? IWM up nicely on the day, north of 2%. I see a quote here of 153.64. Like I indicated, as long as we can drift further away from support of 148 to 150, we are good. Ideally, I'd want us trading a little bit closer to this resistance of about $160. As you can see, little overhead, or actually no overhead, dating back to October of 2018. So in my opinion, it is time. The bulls need to rally together, because for this market to be extremely strong, we do need wider participation. We need participation, in my opinion, from these small cap stocks, right? So again, as long as we can stay above 148 to 150, we are good. Ideally, I'd like for us to trade above 160, and today's price action is good in my opinion. What else? All right, so let's update you guys on Bitcoin. Bitcoin off about 16% on the day daily. How does that expression go? Once bitten, twice shy. So we sold off a bit from yesterday, but even so, I still think Bitcoin remains bullish as long as we can stay above here this resistance level. I thought it is a major level of resistance in my opinion, despite us actually really plowing through it, not having any real difficulties getting above 10,000. But as long as we can stay above this 10,000 mark, which we've done here, sitting at around 10,800, I think we should be fine. Obviously, the next level to try to surmount would be 14. I would not be surprised. It'd be very, very, very surprising to me if we do not hit 20,000 before the summer is out or before we roll into around September. Some point in the third quarter, I definitely see us retesting all-time highs of around 20,000. So sitting here at 10,000, considering this run up from around 5,000 in April all the way to close to 14,000 in June. This pullback, in my opinion, is healthy. Still bullish on Bitcoin. Still long Bitcoin. What else? And then we have ticker MARA, daily chart off about 21% on the day. Completely different story than we saw yesterday. Sitting here at 270. Like I indicated, as long as we can remain above 250, which we are doing, you can see it went as low as 261 before getting that bounce. As long as the stock can stay above 250, I think it is okay. We managed to penetrate above resistance here. Again, that 250 line, now that's acting as support. So we're back within this little channel that has started around April of 2000, we can say March of 2019. So as long as it can stay above 250, I think you have a real shot at hitting $4. So good luck to the longs. Good luck to the bulls. What else? All right, so we have JD up about 0.5% on the day. I see a last quote here of $30.29. We went as high as $30.68 today. I've maintained if we can get past the shorter term resistance here of $32, I see 35 right around the corner. So it's about $5 or so of upside from this quote of 30.29. Remember, tomorrow, G Summit, I believe the president meets with Chinese President Xi. So let's see if all goes well. This might actually get a rally. So far, I remain bullish and long on JD. What else? All right, and then we have ACB up about 2.6% on the day, closed at 783. I remained in the intermediate and longer term bullish on the marijuana sector. So with ACB, as long as it can get above this resistance level, we can call that $8. Having it act as now support, I think there's a really great shot at us hitting around $10. Full disclaimer, full disclosure, we did go long ACB and made a nice profit in the premium member community. So still like ACB above $8. What else? All right, so we have Uber hourly chart up about 6% on the day. I see a quote here of 45.13. So far it's acting decent. I mean, albeit we're lacking volume, but so far it is decent. So for me, as long as Uber can stay above, let's say that 44 level, I think you have a real shot at hitting $50. So as long as Uber can stay above 44, I remain bullish. What else? All right, and then we have Disney slightly off on the day, closed at 139.30. Before I continue, we went long Disney in the premium member community in the low 100s. Like I usually say, you want to ensure that you're holding on to your winners. You do not know how far they're going to take you. And as such, while I have let go of some of my Disney shares, I have held on to some. I'm looking to add more. Sitting here at 139.30, it's acting pretty fine in my opinion. As long as we can get above that 142 mark and hold, I see this trading anywhere between 150, yes, 150 and $200 with a continued bull market. So I think there's plenty of upside left with ticker DIS. Make sure to put it on your radar. What else? All right, and then we have Beyond Meat daily chart up about 1.8% on the day, closed at 163.50. The action really started here in my, granted, we can say the action started because from a low of an IPL low of 45 to 200, that's a huge move. But for me, the real action started when the stock broke above that $100 mark. You saw it quickly run to 200. Then we pulled back. I'm looking to go long. Unfortunately, it has not offered me a really decent entry level. We went as low as 138, but that was still a little bit too rich for my blood, and it seems as though the train might be late leaving the station without me. Am I sad? Of course, but it is what it is. These things happen. I'm not going to chase. But sitting here at 163.50, if it continues doing that, more than likely it's going to retest 200, and if it gets to 200, 250 and 300 is right around the corner. Again, this stock ran from 45 to 200 in less than 3 months, getting from 163.50 to 300 in my opinion will not be that difficult for the stock, but I hope it doesn't leave without me looking for a pullback. What else? All right, so let's wrap it up and round it out with ticker XSPA daily chart. I did a video on this stock yesterday. The stock was up actually nicely in regular trading hours. In after hours, it had lost something like 18%. There was a quote of around $3, and it was 3 something. Not sure the exact quote. What I stated in that video, and feel free to listen to it, what I stated in that video is essentially you want to pay attention to what was going on in after hours and essentially what was going to happen in pre-market, which was trading this morning. I said if it opened up below the close of 475, chances are you were going to see a decline. If it opened up above the close of 471, chances are you had a real shot at revisiting this high of 545. What happened? Obviously, pre-market, the stock opened below 475, and then you had this massive 56% pullback. Hence why trading penny stocks is extremely tricky. And if you don't know what you're doing, and if you're relatively new to trading, I would stay as far away. There are a lot more stable stocks that can give you money in a stable way. You can always revert back to trading penny stocks. But the lesson here is when a stock has ran so hugely, you want to pay attention to what's going. Well, you want to pay attention to 2 metrics, or 2 metrics. I'm not sure. You want to pay attention to the close, after hours, pre-market, and open. And based on that, that should give you a sense of whether or not the stock will continue its run or if there's going to be a huge sell-off. In this particular case, the stock opened up below the close of yesterday in a major way. It opened up at 235, so it was already halved entering the trading day. That should have told you things were not going to look good going as low as 182. We've since rebounded, but again, I would stay away. So let's cap it there. Tina here once again from ShortMeTina.com. If you enjoyed any portion of this video, do 3 things for me. 1, comment in the comment section. Let me know if you agree or disagree with my analysis. 2, make sure you are subscribed at our YouTube channel at ShortMeTina. I do videos Monday through Friday. And 3, I've been trading for well over 15 years. If you think you can learn anything from me, then head on over to ShortMeTina.com. Sign up, become a member. Thank you for listening. And as always, thank you for the support.